morning, students. Welcome back to MS PowerPoint class. Already we discussed many options of MS PowerPoint. Today we are discussing once again the Home tab details. Details about Home tab, different groups. Already this Home tab you discussed in MS Word. Here also similar Home tab is there in MS PowerPoint. Home tab. In a Home tab, last class we discussed the clipboard, group A. In a Home tab, there are clipboard group is there, B slides group is there, C font group is there, D paragraph group is there, and E drawing group is there, and last F editing group is there. Similar Home tab you discussed in MS Word also. Last class we discussed about Home tabs clipboard group. In that we discussed cut, copy, paste and format painter options in detail. Today we are discussing remaining groups of Home tab. Here slides. This group is there in Home tab. Whenever you click, you will open MS PowerPoint. In that you are getting ribbon. In a ribbon you are getting 7 tabs. Different tabs are there in a ribbon. In that first we are discussing Home tab. In a Home tab already we discussed clipboard. Today we are discussing remaining groups. Slides. Second group it is slides group consisting of following commands like new slide, layout, reset and delete. You can add new slide from this Home tab slides group. In a new slide option, whenever you click this option, this command is used to add a new slide to your presentation. Steps to add new slide to the presentation. Okay, first you have to click on the Home tab and from slides group click the new slide button and you will get from the office theme window different layouts on the screen. Okay, next step, from the slide layout you can choose the different layouts whichever you required. This different slide layout also we discussed in a previous class. And click on the selected layout immediately. A new blank slide will be displayed on the screen. Okay, this is a step to insert a new slide. Next, different layouts already we discussed in last class. Again I am telling this same thing. Here changes the layout of selected slide. From the office theme window, you can choose different layouts. Here, different layouts are, first one title slide is there. In that only two boxes will be there. Second, title and content is there. Then third, section header is there. And two content. Next, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption, picture with caption. These are the different layouts will be displayed on the office theme. Whichever layout you required, you can choose that one from this office theme window. Next, in a slides group only, you are having reset. Reset the position size and formatting of the slide placeholders to their default setting. You can reset using by clicking on this also you can reset, else you can click on the placeholder on the screen itself. You can click and you can edit the placeholder. Next, delete option is there. This button is used to remove the slide from the presentation. If you don't want the slide, you can remove using the delete option. Okay, these main options are there on your slides group. And one more thing, already if you have created one slide, you want same copy of the slide, then in a office theme, below the layouts, you are having one option, that is duplicate slides within a presentation. Okay, it will be used to duplicate the created slide. Like to add a slide that contains the content of an existing slide in a presentation, you can duplicate the slide. If you press duplicate selected slides, automatically the same copies will be inserted to your presentation. Okay, the steps are here, like duplicate slides within a presentation. In the pane that contains the outline and slides tab, click the slides tab. Select one or more slides that you want to duplicate. First you have to select the slides. On the home tab in a slides group, click new slide. In the slide layout gallery, click duplicate selected slides. Okay, the duplicate slides are inserted directly below the lowermost slide that you selected. Okay, whenever you select the slide, lowermost part it will be inserted. Okay, and there is like delete slides. To delete a slide from a presentation, right click the slide that you want to delete and then click delete option. Okay, from keyboard also you can delete, select and delete, or from mouse also select and right click and delete, else you can delete the slide from choosing the option from the ribbon. Next group will be font. This font already you discussed in a MS Word. Font group consists of following commands, like font is used to change font face or name from the list. By default name will be Calibri in the presentation. Already you know this one, but it is there in your PowerPoint also. You have to study here also similar thing. Font size used to change the font size of the selection. Grow font used to increase the font size. Like if it is very low size like 14, if you want to change it to 18, 19, 20 like that, you can click on grow font. Shrink font is there, used to decrease the font size. Next, clear formatting, used to clear the format applied on text. Clear format is there. Bold, used to make the selected text bold. Italic, used to make the selected text italic. Example just I had mentioned there. Already this one you have done in Notepad also, in WordPad also, and in Word also. Already sir had explained, I think. Font group consists of following commands, like underline, used to make the selected text underlined. Strike through, used to apply across line on selected text. If you want to make correction and you have to show that one it is corrected, that time you can use strike through. Text shadow, you can put shadow for the text, used to add shadow for selected text. Character spacing, you can give the spacing, character spacing, used to adjust spacing between the characters. Then subscript, used to make the selected text as subscript, bringing the selected text from normal text line position to below, like H2O. Here 2 is subscripted. Okay. Superscript, used to make the selected text as superscript, raising the selected text from normal line position to above. It is above. Like here spell mistake is there, above. Like a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is superscript. Change case, already this one you have done. Change case, used to changes all the selected text to uppercase. In uppercase it will be all letters will be in uppercase. Lowercase, all letters will be in a lowercase. Title case, word starting letter will be capital. Toggle case, vice versa, capital will be small, small will be capital. Sentence case, starting after full stop, the sentence starting letter will be capital. Okay, these are the main 5 cases are there. Similar thing you will study in Word also. Uppercase, lowercase, title case, toggle case, sentence case. Next group is that completes your font group. which is there on a home tab of PowerPoint. Next is paragraph. Paragraph group consisting of following commands, bullets. It is used to give bullets. Bulleted list will be displayed on the screen. You have to choose whichever bullets you want to give. For if you are mentioning the points, at that time we will put bullets to the paragraph. For the options, that time you can use this. Different kinds of styles bullets will be displayed on the screen. You have to choose from the whichever you want, you can choose. Numbering, used to start numbering list. Here numbers will be given, Roman letters will be given, normal letters will be given, or ABC, like that. That also you can give order list, that is numbering. Decrease list level, used to decrease indent level. It is used in a paragraph, like you can increase and decrease the paragraph indents. There will be left indent, center indent, right indent and decimal indent. That you are studying in Word, MS Word, that level of indent sizes you can decrease and increase by this option. Decrease indent level, increase indent level, least level. Line spacing, like for each sentences you can give in between the line spacing. If matter is very small, like only 5 lines, that time you can use 2 line spacing. If matter is more, that time you can use very less line spacing you can give, and you can arrange while taking a printouts. That time the line spacing will be used. Text direction changes the orientation of text to vertical, stacked or rotated to the desired direction. Text direction, like for column wise information, in a upper side for giving headings, at that time you can use text direction. If the column heading is large, you can use this text direction. You can make it that column heading vertical, or whichever direction you want, you can make the changes in a text direction. Then align text. Okay, you can do the alignment of text from the text box. In a alignment, there will be, you will be having, here it is there, left align, center align, right align and justify. Left align means the text will be aligned to left, center align text will be aligned to center, right align text will be aligned to right, justify means in left and right both the side the text will be aligned. Next, convert to smart graphics. This is there one option, it's there in a paragraph. Convert text smart graphics to visually communicate information. Smart art graphics range from graphical list and process diagram to more complex graphics such as organization chart. Here you can change it to, you can put graphics effects to your designs. Then column, split the selected text into 2 or more columns. Here column, you discuss the same thing in a word. Column, single column, whenever you type it will be single column, but you want to make the text to 2 columns or more than 2 columns, 3 columns, at that time you can use this option column. Like in newspaper and all, how the text will be displayed in a newspaper. One article there will be 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, like that they'll arrange. They'll arrange in PageMaker software, but in Word also you can do the same thing. While if you want to make 3 columns in one page, at that time you can use this column option. Next group will be drawing group. In a drawing you will be having the following options. Shape fill is there. Fill the selected shape with a solid color, gradient, picture or texture. If you have put any box or rectangle box or circle or anything, you want to fill the color to that, you can use this option, shape fill. Shape outline, specify the color, width, line and style for the outline of a selected shape. Like you inserted a shape, you want to change the outline color. Like inside you inserted the white color, for outline you want to insert any dark blue color or black color, or you want to change the line style, that everything you can do with the shape outline option. Shape effects, apply a visual effect to the selected shape such as shadow, glow, reflection or 3D rotation. You can put shape effects, like you can put 3D effects for the images. Quick styles. Choose a visual styles for the shape or line. Choose a visual styles for the shape or a line. You can put styles for different styles to the shape. Arrange. Arrange the objects on the side by changing their order, position and rotation. You can also group multiple objects together so that they will be treated like a single object. Like if you are inserted one circle, one rectangle, one triangle. You want to move the shapes to one place to another, or you want to arrange. At that time you have to move 3 also at a time. That time you can select 3 objects and you can set group. Like group option, if you click, means that all 3 images will be grouped as one. And while moving, while changing anything, you can use the many options you can apply to that group. And if you want to make like a circle should be front and triangle should be behind, like this arrangement you can do with the arrange option. Send back, send forward, like these options are there for arranging the images. This you can do with the arrange option. And last one is editing. In an editing group, it contains the following options. Find, shortcut keys, Ctrl F. It is used to find the particular text from the document. Like find option, if you have done any wrong typing, spell mistake is there in a words, you want to find that word and you want to make a replacement of that word. At that time you can use find to find that word, particular word, and you can replace it with a new word. Like whole document, if you are typed 100 pages, in that you want to make a correction for 120 words are wrong typed. At that time you can search that word, you can replace using this replace option. Shortcut keys are Ctrl F and Ctrl H. And select, it is used to select the objects or documents. Okay, these are the groups which are there in your home tab. You have to be perfect in home tab because these are basic functions for creating and formatting the presentations. Okay, everything is useful in Word also as well as in PowerPoint also. Whole MS Office home tab is a basic tab. You should know all the options perfectly. Okay, important questions from this session. Already I discussed the slide, what is presentation, PowerPoint window, components, everything we discussed in a previous classes. Just I am giving important questions for 2 marks. One is define slide for 2 marks, define presentation, list the components of PowerPoint window 2007. You can mention any 4 or 5, 6 components which are there on the PowerPoint window. Already this we discussed in a previous classes. Then list the groups of home tab. Which are the groups are there in a home tab. Sometimes they will ask for this 2 marks. At that time you have to mention all the groups if you have time. Else you can mention 4 or 5 groups. Then name the components of quick access toolbar. Name the components which are there in a quick access toolbar. These questions will come for 2 marks. 5 marks. Briefly explain uses of MS PowerPoint presentation. Already uses and all we discussed in previous classes. That uses you can mention. If they ask for 5 marks, you have to write 5 points. Explain 2 groups available in home tab in brief. Any 2 groups you have to explain correctly. What are the options are there in that group? Mention all the groups, why it is used. And if it is having shortcut key, give shortcut key also. 5 marks they asked for two groups. You can mention all the options of 2 groups. Explain the steps to insert slide and duplicate the slide. How to insert a slide, how to duplicate the slide, that you can mention for 5 marks. All steps you have to write. For inserting a slide, what are the steps? For deleting or duplicating the slide, what are the steps? Then 15 marks they'll ask in exams like this. Describe the components of MS PowerPoint window with neat diagram. You have to draw MS PowerPoint window neatly and mention all its parts and explain each and every part. For 15 marks they'll ask. And one more question is there, explain home tab with the diagram and all groups. You have to draw the home tab neatly with all its groups. You have to mention and you have to give explanation about the home tab. Okay, these are the important questions about this session. Next session we are going to discuss the insert tab. Okay, thank you. Have a nice time.